Hi everyone, Jennifer Blevins-Smith with Integral Clinic Solutions, and you're watching my YouTube channel, Navigating the Business of Medicine. Today I want to talk about Change Healthcare's cyber attack. I'm not sure if you're aware or not, if you are actively working in healthcare and you are involved in any kind of the billing, coding, payments processes, then most likely you are. But around February 20th, Change Healthcare, which is a very large major clearinghouse owned by UnitedHealthcare Optum, was attacked cyberly. So they had a cyber attack. My understanding is that it was a ransomware attack and that it was debilitating. Usually, ransomware attacks are. And unfortunately, because of this, a lot of the billing side of healthcare in the United States has come to a screeching halt. It will be almost a month, and it has literally cost some hospital entities, practices, hundreds and thousands of dollars. I say this because claims are not able to be going out, payments are not coming in, ERAs are not coming in to show payment. You can't get a hold of anybody. It's just very, very, very unfortunate. It's very apparent that it's showing a vulnerability in our healthcare system when it comes to technology and how we connect with one another. I do know that once Change Healthcare was aware of this attack, they immediately disconnected their interchanges with all the companies in which they work. So insurance companies, other clearinghouses, if they're a trading partner, practices, hospital systems. I mean, they disconnected from everything. And because of that disconnection, nothing can go in or out because they are a very major player when it comes to healthcare billing situations. One of the biggest things, not only is it hurting large entities, but it's hurting small private practices that can't afford to not get their money. And because Change Healthcare helps with payments and ERAs, there's no money exchanges, transfers going on. Change Healthcare, it works directly with some insurance companies as like their preferred clearinghouse. So then they work with other clearinghouses as a trading partner. So they have a connection. So even though maybe someone doesn't use Change Healthcare directly for their clearinghouse, there may be insurances that do. And so their clearinghouse has to use Change Healthcare in order to communicate with the insurance company, and they can't. So they might be able to send claims and receive payments, ERAs from some of their insurances that don't utilize Change Healthcare. But then again, there might be a large volume that does. I know Blue Cross Blue Shield, I think it's Highmark in like Pennsylvania, New Jersey area, is a large one that uses Change Healthcare. And if you're a large entity, and usually Blue Cross Blue Shield in most practices, it's your largest commercial payer, that could be detrimental to your finances. It's very, very sad. It's very unfortunate. It sounds like they're doing everything they can to try to right this as fast as possible, but at the same time, they don't want to cut corners and cause even more damage or issues. So they're trying to do it very methodically and thoroughly. It's just an unfortunate situation. Now, I've already heard that people have started lawsuits against Change Healthcare. I know a lot of practices are already initiating requests to change their clearinghouse agreements to a different clearinghouse from Change Healthcare because of this. It's just that knee-jerk reaction that people have. And it's just really scary. And it's left a lot of people helpless. It's left practices, billing specialists helpless. It's left billing entities helpless. It's left hospital systems helpless. I mean, Change Healthcare also not only involves themselves with billing and EDI exchange, but they also involve with insurances getting prior authorizations and referrals for different things like prescriptions or advanced diagnostic imaging. So I have heard reports where the PAs can't come through for diagnostic imaging that's needed for patients, and their insurances aren't prepared for this, right? They're not like old school anymore where you could call up or fax and somebody would process it. It's all very electronic with the interchanges using the clearinghouse. So they were at first advising people to send patients to the ER to get this advanced imaging done because they could do it without a prior auth, which is very sad as well, because then you're overwhelming unnecessarily the ER rooms. It's costing the patients more money. It's causing the healthcare system in general more money. So I think they have figured out a workaround. HHS is now involved. You can Google this, you can search it yourself. I encourage you to be in the know and understand and stay up on this. But HHS came out, I think it was last week, made an announcement, or 2 weeks ago, that they're asking insurance companies to lift temporarily requirements for some prior authorizations for certain things so that patients can get the care they need without this affecting them. Same with prescriptions. I mean, you can't withhold patients' prescriptions, especially if it's a continued therapy. Like a lot of meds, you can't just stop, right? It's not good. HHS has stepped in to work with UnitedHealthcare to try to rectify this. They're asking for people to lift maybe their requirements for charges if they're switching clearinghouses, asking people to move faster with getting those interchanges updated and switched over from Change Healthcare. I mean, they're asking a lot from different entities to try to be flexible to accommodate the needs of practices and patients at this time. So please, I mean, I know there's probably a lot more to this. Obviously, there's rumors out there, so be careful what resources you're reading. But just at least know that Change Healthcare did have a cyber attack around February 20th. It's affecting all of healthcare, not just billing and coding and payments, but also prescriptions, advanced diagnostic imaging, checking eligibility and benefits. I mean, it can go on and on. So anyway, stay up to date on this, especially if you're in an active role in a practice or you are starting to open your practice right around this time, because it could cause some challenges if you're going to start billing and stuff. So just make sure whoever you're working with, as far as your billing or your clearinghouse, that you have that discussion with them and find out if they have workarounds now to help accommodate making sure that your claims go out and payments come in. If you have any questions or comments, I'll do my best to try to answer. But again, I don't know all of the information. I do encourage you to do your own due diligence, but you can leave your comments and questions in the comment section below. Smash the thumbs up button if today's video was helpful. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And please share this video with anybody whom you work with in the healthcare field that may not be aware of this. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.